they were just rolling and playing, and no, not so much. Hi. Hi, Kel. Hey, Kel. Hi, BB. Yeah. You are way more entertaining than those smelly boys. Smelly boys who don't do anything. Far more entertaining. Maybe. We'll see. Thinking about it? Something? I don't know. Maybe. Waiting for inspiration to hit. Gonna do something cute. What sort of peat hold? There's some peat hold kind of thing going on. Yeah, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. That's pretty KYOOT. KYOOT. Alright. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi, how are you? Let's go see some kitties. Let's go see some kitties. Alright. Coming over here. There's the soothing sounds of Jeremy, of course. Lifting up the spirits. Lifting up the spirits of the people, of the citizenry. Hey, you, Arch. Oh boy, he's gonna be really on it today, isn't he? He's gonna be letting us know all about the rooster injustice. Roostustis. Hey, you. Hi, mister. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hi. Hello. How are you? Alright. Some kitty cats. Fed a little bit early. For some cats. Getting some more food. Processed. I'm going to be feeding the rest of the cats. Wanted to feed a little bit early. One, because the weather could accommodate it. And then two, Heidi wanted to be able to give the cats ample time to eat so that they'd be more apt to lock up tomorrow morning for cleaning, leaving her, Heidi, free to travel and see me. It's a thing that happens too, you know. It's not just me coming to see her. Hi. How are you? Hey, mister. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know? I gotta drive all this time so much. Come see her. Come see the cats. Be with family. But do they ever come and see me? No. No, they don't. No, they do occasionally. And Heidi is kind of switching that around. She's like, I need to come and see you more often. Then it also helps that I did recently move into a new apartment that is considerably nicer than pretty much any other apartment that I've had since I've had to work remotely. So that does make a big difference too. I was like, you have to realize, like, look, you know, hey, because when you got to pay a mortgage, then you're just like, all right, I'm not going to necessarily be too picky. And I'm just going to kind of be living by myself, going to work. I'm good. I'm a gentleman who doesn't need a whole lot myself. I don't. Spartan accommodations. That's fine. So I would, I'd go for places that, oh boy, the rent was considerably lower. Hey, whoa, hi, Mita Pita, it's me. Hello. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Okay. All right. Got it. She's got some of her food, I guess. But yeah, it's like, when you like, my standards are lower and it's like, I'm just like paying less, and I'm choosing apartments that are not too far removed from like the Baltic states in the early 90s. A little bit of some, there's a little bit of diciness. So yeah, Heidi, at those different times, he's like, I don't know if I feel comfortable visiting you. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. Look, cops haven't been called to the complex in at least like 3 weeks. It's so much better. Things have cooled down considerably. Hi, baby. Pin. Hi. But no, it wasn't even that. But I will say, like, because the place I was at, and it was convenient enough to where I was getting, close to being done with my year lease. And I made the decision a few months back, like, yeah, I probably should move out of here, because it literally was about maybe the second or third. I'm not even joking when I'm about to say. It's like the second or third time that there was like some crazy, like, multi-apartment block party kind of thing. It was like 2 or 3, and they were feeding off of each other kind of ordeal at like 2 or 3 in the morning on a Tuesday, where people are leaving and they're honking their horns. And this happened again. It's just like, oh, one time it's like, wow, that's the craziest thing. It was like 2 or 3 times it happened. Oh boy. Where people are leaving. They're leaving to go home or whatever, wherever they're going, and they're honking horns. Beep, 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 beep. Again, after big, loud, crazy party, 3 in the morning on a Tuesday, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I have to go to work. I have to go to work in a few hours. And then, I don't know, someone is basically getting upset at each other. It's someone where you have 10 people on one side, 10 people on another side, and they're all trying to hold back, like, 2, oh boy, 2 young ladies. That's why it's like every single time it was like ladies. They were just like, they would start fighting. And it was at the end of the night. So again, after the party, after the loud music, after the car honking, came the fights. Came the fights. And they would just be screaming. And everyone would be like, shut up, get out of here. Like, it's like, leave it alone. Go back into your place. Like, I'm not going to go back to my place until that person unsays the thing that they said. And it's like, I don't care what that's me. It's like, I don't care what anyone said. I don't care what anyone said. I just want it all quiet. Hi. I know, everyone is all just, they got proteins. That's why a lot of because I'm hanging around these guys. That's why people are like, oh my gosh, it must have been so scary. And it's just like, not really. I was just annoyed. I'm just like, ooh, you're cranky. And I will say there were a couple of times there was like a couple times where I wasn't like, I would open up the door and be like, can you please keep it down, eh? Oh, but there was one time. I opened up the door and I was about to be just like, excuse me. Excuse me. I opened up the door and right then one of the girls, this was, oh man, boomer. But basically, like, it was crazy. There was a lot of noise. It was out in the parking lot, and like, I'm just like, I gotta say something. I opened up the door, and then like, as soon as I opened the door, someone, like one person, like started decking the other person, and then the other person started to basically loudly proclaim their gang affiliation, and I got the door open, and I'm just like, nope. Shut the door. And I'm like, I'll let them sort it out. Saying, loudly proclaiming their gang affiliation and saying how they were going to, like, effing kill the other person. And I'm just like, it probably doesn't, I probably wouldn't help anything. Excuse me, could you please lower your decibels? So then that happens, and then of course, like, by the time, like, that gets a fever pitch, and then the cops come. So then there's, like, 2, 3, 4, like, cop cars with their lights, cherries and berries, going back and forth, up and down the parking lot. No kidding. Like, that exact scenario happened about, like, 2 or 3 times on a weeknight. And at the third time, I'm just like, you know what? I think it might be a good idea to get out of this place. I think it might be time for me to move out of this. It might be time for me to move out of this apartment complex. Find a place that's a little bit softer, And I think that I think that the pandemic, of course, I think it got people kind of squirrely, because it wasn't like that. Because I'd been there for the last year, and the pandemic's only been going on for April, May, July, August, September, October. Okay, well, the first 4 months, fine. Hell, even like the first, that stuff has only been happening like the last, like 4 months, something like that. So it just, I don't know, folks they're just having a rough spot. That's why I wasn't even getting, I didn't get like so crazy bent out of shape. Like, what's this world coming to? Whoa. It's just like, people are in a rough spot, and they're looking for an outlet. And people just have energy to kind of let loose, and it just is what it is. Hi. Hello. Whoa. Whoa. So I know. You think that, like, oh my gosh, you have this like, this life with lions and tigers and everything. It must just get really boring whenever you're not here. Yeah, I wish. Not just for the apartment reason, but for a lot of other reasons. No, it gets it. Yeah, no. I've said this before plenty of times. A lot of times, like, having interesting things, it's overrated. Overrated, I tell you. Overrated. Hi, boys. No. Oh. Look at that. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Hey. Rah. All right. Look how handsome that boy is. Look how handsome he is. Boomer, 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 boomer. Jeepers. Jeepers, jeepers, jeepers. Jeepers. Got another one. Got another one. Not quite as bad. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like he's when Snoopy pretends to be a vulture. That's what he looks like. Oh, Snoopy Chew. Old Snoopy Chew over here. I remember whenever I'd go to my Aunt Sharon and my Uncle Ken's. Aunt Sharon and Uncle Ken's, they lived over in Madison, Wisconsin. I was a little guy. It's like 6. Every time I'd get there, and my mom and dad, they would go and they'd be talking to Aunt Sharon and Uncle Ken, talking to them, you know, in the living room. But then there was like a side TV room, little TV, little VCR. And then my Uncle Ken would, like, you know, I would go into the little side room. Of course, my Uncle Ken would go and be like, all right, like, what tape you want to watch? Got a bunch of tapes of different, you know, like cartoons and stuff like that. And then pretty much every single time, 99 times out of 100, 99 times at least, I would always say, like, can I please watch the Snoopy? Can I please watch the Snoopy tape? And he's like, you got it. I would always. Ezzy, you're being creepy. Ezzy Chew. Ezzy Chew. Snoopy Chew. Look at you. Thank gosh. But yeah. Didn't matter. Because here's the thing. It's like I don't know what it was. Because it's like, you know how like cable packages, they'd be different for different regions. So the types of channels and the types of programming from one, and it was only a 2-hour drive away. It wasn't that like it was that far away. It was a 2-hour drive from where I grew up to Aunt Sharon and Uncle Ken's. But the television programming cable, was different. So it's like I was aware of Snoopy. For some reason, I just didn't have access to it. But I would go over to Aunt Sharon and Uncle Ken's, and I got to get my Snoopy fix. I was able to get my Snoopy fix. I couldn't get it anywhere else. So that's why. It's like I didn't care. I had seen, like, I think he had maybe 2 Snoopy tapes, something like that, 2 or 3. I had seen them both multiple times. Didn't matter. It's like that was the only place that I could watch Snoopy. I loved it. Like this is programming. Now, of course, like you know, whenever like the networks would show like the, you know, Charlie Brown Christmas, of course you could watch that. I'm talking about just like, because they also had just like your regular old, you know, Peanuts cartoon. Yeah. Charles Schultz. Man. Jeepers crim. So he will not. Boomer, calm down. He's just over there, just won't. It's like, come on, bud. Well enough distance, far enough away. Now. I know, right? Right? Ace. Look at those Pete's. There's some good Pete's. We had a thing earlier. We had to cut, trim Kevin's claw. Because it was doing the thing where it's like, it was like one of the middle ones. It was like growing, it was curling around and growing into his pad. Because basically, it's like, you know, cats, they shed their claws. And if something gets weird and they can't shed, it'll just curl and then eventually start going into the pad. It'd be pretty painful. So, had to give him meds to just, not like knock him out per se, but just make him stoned. Just, oh boy. There's Cheech, there's Chong, and then there's Kevin today. Oh man. Little guy was seeing pink elephants. But we were able to get it trimmed. But yeah, there was footage that was filmed. It's pretty funny. It's like, all right, yeah, we got her done. So fun times had by all. We'll have to put that together, post it, all that fun stuff. But anywho, I have to film a fancy cast, and then I got to spend some time with the missus, because that's important. Got to do that. Look at weird, racking monkey things. Weird, racking monkey things. Strange. Oh, look at that. They got their little henge, their little lemur henge. Nice. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbist Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carescuetexas.com for more information. I'll see you folks next time. All right. Baleen. Hi. Hello. How are you? Look at you. She's been enjoying herself. Oh my gosh. Do you even know where you are? Nope. I guess maybe she does. Doesn't matter. Does it even matter? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Eleni is living her best life. Hi, handsome. Good boy. Alright. See you folks later.
Walk around the compound, stay, walk around the compound.